You know what's crazy, Santi? I have no idea who won the Niners-Rams game. I genuinely don't know. I haven't looked. It doesn't mean anything. Rams did win? Okay. Mm. Yeah, see, this is one issue with the Restream. It's not very good with keeping track of how many people are in the chat. Right now it tells me there's one person in the chat total, when I know for a fact there are at least 5 people in Twitch alone. Like, it's not even remotely close. I'm guessing it's on a bad delay, but... That's, like, really bad. It's not even remotely close. I hope the Texans win. That'd be nice. Let's get that. Does Philly just have to do a fire sale after the season ends? Like, I don't know what else they do. Like, I think Philly just has to dump everything because it's gotten so unbelievably bad. I usually never say things like that, but I think Philly just has to fire everybody. That team is legitimately one of the 3 worst teams in the league right now. I'm so... Yeah, JS, but then they made the Super Bowl, which in some way has to prove that they deserved it. probably cooked regardless, man. You know, 2 years ago, I said that Baker Mayfield was better than Jimmy Garoppolo, and people said I was crazy. I feel very vindicated. I knew it. Oh, looks like my microphone's starting to run low on batteries. I'm assuming you guys can hear me right now. If for an extended period of time tonight you can't hear me, let me know, and I'll swap the batteries out. I just got a low battery alert. Whoa, what the hell is that? A Lucha Libre wrestler? And that is so expensive. I don't know what the hell that I would do with that. I do feel like they'll fire Sirianni, though. They're a team that's willing to just do stuff like that. They're a team that's willing to just, like, pull the trigger on an aggressive move. No, Amari didn't get there till after Baker left, I think. He was only in Carolina for like 2 minutes. Dude, anybody who actually wants... If there's a single Bears fan who actually wants to keep Fields instead of drafting Caleb Williams, like, do they not watch any college football? Like, if it was Jameis Winston, I might understand that a little bit. Wait, David, they did it? I didn't see it. Seriously? Wow, okay. Okay, cross off a location for Russell Wilson. That probably ruins Russell Wilson's plans to go there. They're going to hire some young guy who's going to want a young quarterback that he can, like, build around long term, not a stopgap. Oh, this is a new one, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think I've caught that before. Wow. I mean, I agree, but man, did he never get a decent quarterback. Man, did he kind of catch the short end of the stick there. I think he probably deserved to get fired, but man. No. Not for nothing. Not that I'll be unhappy, but I have a bunch of videos scheduled to go up tomorrow that are all being made assuming Carroll doesn't get fired. So if he does get fired, you know, I'll be happy, of course, but I'm also going to have to, like, tear up some of those videos. Okay, it's just a flower pot. All right. I'm going to go get that table from Tom and Tim or whatever. Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. If Carroll gets fired or retires or whatever the fuck, the thing is, it has to happen within the next week or else it's not going to happen, right? You don't wait a month and then fire the coach. You do it early so you can have your pick of all the best candidates. So we're going to know within like a week if there's any possibility of it. Let's get the table. Yeah, Ethan, she does that every year, though. So I don't really think that means anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big believer in Shanahan. I think he's a phenomenal coach. But I will admit, he is getting a free trip to the Super Bowl this year. And if for any reason they don't cash in, that's really bad. Now, they should probably make the Super Bowl and lose because the Ravens are just better and match up well with them. But if they don't make it... No. Nope, didn't want to do that. Honestly, if the Browns make the Super Bowl, the Niners would lose too, I think. I think the Browns would beat the Niners. Any other team, though, I don't know. I guess the Bills are good again, but, man, it really feels like they're not going to be able to hold it together without those guys on defense that they've lost. Like, they've lost so many studs on that defense. I'm believing they won't be able to bounce back from that. Yeah, the Dolphins have too many injuries too, I think. It is what it is. The Browns play defense in a way that the Niners kind of suck at dealing with. It's the same defense the Ravens play, and we saw what the Niners did against the Ravens. If the Chiefs somehow make the Super Bowl, they're going to get annihilated. Like, that's not even going to be funny. Nobody needs to see that. But, I mean, to be clear, there's no way Shanahan would get fired, right? Like, owners don't look for excuses to fire coaches. They look for excuses to not fire coaches. Also, without Shanahan, Purdy would probably immediately turn into, like... He would probably turn into, like, a Jimmy Garoppolo. I imagine the Niners don't want that under any circumstance. I mean, Andy Reid didn't get let go by the Eagles until he actually had a really bad season. So if Shanahan never has a really bad season, I don't see how it ever happens. That's why Carroll's been so hard to fire. We haven't had that really bad season. If we ever had like a 4-win season, it'd probably be trivial. Oh, Purdy's going to get like 60 million. Purdy's getting like 60 if he keeps it up. Like, there's no way he doesn't. Unless he comes from like a super rich family, which I don't think he does. Like, I'm not saying he's better than Justin Herbert, but he's accomplished a hell of a lot more than Justin Herbert. He's put up better numbers, won more games, made it deeper in the playoffs. Like, there's no decision to make. So if Atlanta's off the table for Wilson, it's Pittsburgh or bust, isn't it? Who else would sign him at this point? Like Minnesota? Doesn't Minnesota bring back Cousins at this point? They saw how bad it was without him. We have an opt out of Tyler Lockett's contract. That's the first I've heard of it. I wasn't aware of any such opt out. If that's true, that's actually kind of interesting. But to my knowledge, there aren't big savings with Lockett. No. Wait. I've already given a Sturgeon? Opt out of 3 years, 46 million, according to Spotrac. I'm gonna have to look into this. I did not know about this. I thought we were just on the hook for what we were on the hook for. I'm gonna keep the Sturgeon. Yeah, see, that's still a lot of dead cap. Like, Lockett is still a pretty decent player. He's just not as consistent as he used to be. But Lockett's good, man. Such a opponent. Yeah, Lockett still had a 80 catch, 900 yard season. We can probably squeeze one more useful season out of him and then move on for very cheap. At that point, I think that's the move. All right, what do you have, buddy? So I was looking at draft stuff a little bit. And it's kind of crazy, but I was looking at stuff and thinking, is it possible that 6 quarterbacks go in the first 12 picks? Williams, May, Daniels, Penix, Nix, McCarthy. Bears, Commanders, Patriots, Falcons, Vikings, Broncos. I think that if I think that if the Broncos are sitting there at 12 and McCarthy's on the board and Peyton likes McCarthy, he would go for it. Because they don't have a second round pick. If they want McCarthy, they have to take him there or trade down a little bit and get him. But he'll be the best QB on the board in that hypothetical scenario. I don't know. I think the McCarthy thing, I mean, I don't like it, but Peyton clearly needs a quarterback. The Broncos clearly need a quarterback, and if he likes McCarthy, you know, you have to trust him on quarterback stuff. Peyton knows what he's doing with QBs. I'm starting to kind of feel like the Vikings won't take a QB. I think they're going to bring Cousins back. Maybe Denver gets Bo Nix, which would be kind of interesting. I think Penix in Atlanta makes the most sense. Penix to Atlanta, behind that offensive line, might actually work really well. No, Ryguy, of course he didn't. God. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. If the Cardinals were intentionally losing the game, wouldn't they have told Kyler to take a knee when the drive started? You think the kicker gives a shit whether or not the Cardinals have the 4th pick instead of the 5th pick? Dude, he's a kicker. And it's Matt Prater, by the way. He might retire this offseason. Why does he care if the Cardinals have the 4th pick? Ain't he just going to be like, I'm just going to do my job the best that I can? And if the Cardinals get a slightly lesser pick because of me, then too bad. But I'm going to do my job. Like, I don't understand this nonsense. Falcons' next head coach, Deion Sanders. Man, did I get everything? Okay, there's one thing I haven't done yet, but I need a little more money. Yeah, I saw the Teoscar thing. Very, very happy that we did not have to pay him that much. And I'm surprised that I have sturgeon. I don't remember catching fish that big before now. No, I don't think the Giants draft a quarterback in the first round. The top quarterbacks aren't going to be there where they pick anyway. I think they're just going to let it go. Be what they can do with Daniel Jones. I mean, Daniel Jones has been competent before. Why not let it fly with one more year? What's the worst that can happen? So, the Chargers are obviously in the market for a new coach at this point. Anyway, let me see here. Saleh might get fired. Belichick might get fired. Chargers job is open. Raiders job might be open. We'll see. Maybe they keep Antonio Pierce. There really might not be that many coaching openings now that I'm looking at it. There might only be like 4 or 5. Oh, I know Belichick won't get... You know, they'll need a new coach, is the point. By the way, I think New England's making a mistake. I think there's a way to make that work that doesn't involve letting Belichick go. I think there's a way to make that work. And I think they're making a mistake doing this. If you fuckers. You know, that's actually not bad, David. That could really happen. That, I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. is probably a better prospect than Jaden Daniels. No, I think Jaden's the QB3, JS. Jaden Daniels, I think, is viewed as a better prospect because of Penix's injury problems. Like, Penix has gotten hurt a lot in his collegiate career. That's going to be a problem for him, I think, for sure. Like, I wouldn't want to draft him with the Seahawks first-round pick, and I'm a Huskies fan. It's not personal, it's just... I don't think so, Ethan. I still think Caleb is generational. Pittsburgh trade up for a QB. I kind of feel like they're not... I think they're going to ride it out with Pickett. I feel like they're going to just ride it out with Pickett. I think they're going to be like, no, we got to build this offensive lineup and then see what he can do. I mean, JS, if the last couple... Streaming that Seahawks game today has taught me anything, It's that Gino's not going to get a fair shake by a pretty substantial portion of the fan base. And they're never going to be able to be even remotely rational about him. So, you know, people aren't going to understand it. They're not going to get it. I mean, Gino literally has the record for most game-winning fourth-quarter touchdown drives in a season. Ever. That's pretty amazing, and people aren't getting it, I feel like. I know he's not the best quarterback in the league or anything like that, but I also don't think it would be very easy to find a better one. And people, for some reason, think it'd be, like, quarterbacks better than Gino just fall out of the sky. They don't. Like, honestly, I think this offense is fixable. Like, I think this Seahawks offense is totally fixable with better players in the interior offensive line. I think this defense cannot be fixed, but this offense can be fixed easily. Give me some interior offensive linemen, and we'll be fine. Does a new coach believe in Gino? That depends. Some of them would, some of them wouldn't. But again, I think that people who actually understand football would realize, hey, it's going to be virtually impossible to get a better quarterback right now. So we got to ride with it. Like, I think C-Mike's spin move is a fucking idiot. But one thing he posts on Twitter all the time is that Gino is a top 7 or top 8 quarterback in the league. And I actually think he's probably at least very close to the truth. I think he's probably somewhere around there. And that's partially a reflection of the fact that the quarterbacks in the league right now are not very good. But it doesn't matter. Like, the only quarterback who's going to be available in free agency this season, this offseason, that's better than Gino is Kirk Cousins. And Kirk Cousins just tore his ACL, so he might not be better. You're not going to be able to trade for somebody better than Gino. And you're not going to be able to draft somebody better than Gino out of the box. Maybe they will be better than Gino eventually, but this really isn't a hard decision to make. Species likes feces. You can throw garbage at the garbage can. want to do that. No, Arizona did not miss the field goal on purpose. If they were going to do that, they would have told Kyler to take a knee with 1 second left. You do realize it's possible to accidentally make a field goal when you miss it by that small of a margin, right? Like, if he actually did that, that's malpractice. Hey, Nelsonator. Yeah. Hi, guys. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, can you guys hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Need someone in chat to let me know if there's something wrong with my microphone. Test, 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 test. Okay, good. Alright. Waste not, want not. Yeah, exactly, David. It's like, you're making this... Some people want this stuff to be way more convoluted than it actually is. Doesn't make any sense. I'm really happy Will Dissly got to score a touchdown, but man, that needs to be the last game he plays as a Seahawk. Unless he's willing to come back on, like, veteran minimum. Just not worth it. Colby's a free agent. But Colby's definitely more useful than Dissly at this point. Okay, can you guys hear me now? I just swapped out the batteries. I think we're good. Anyway, who wins Dolphins Chiefs is what I was asking. I don't know. I really feel like that Chiefs team is ready to get knocked over here. I use a TV. Unless I'm playing on my PC, then I'm playing with the PC monitor. So now there's a rumor going around Facebook that Andy Reid will retire after this season. Seems like this happens every year and then it never happens. And then, yeah. Like, all they need to do is add one good receiver. Maybe find a tight end of the future, and they're back in business. Like, everything broke down this year because Kelsey's washed up. It's pure speculation, I think, David. I know he put up numbers, JS, but that doesn't mean he was good. Keep seeing things that apparently like they're going to get married. Yeah, maybe. Something like that. So would the Bills have missed the playoffs if Kadarius Toney lined up on sides? Did Kadarius Toney give the Bills the playoffs? Man. The Lions better win next week, by the way. If the Rams actually win a playoff game in a rebuilding year, while my team can't even make the playoffs in a go-for-it year, I'm not going to shut up about that for a very long time. Oh man. Then why do we only have 1 star? So we should do that then. Heck you. Give me 9 grand. I have all my savings invested in money trees. Lions winning today's game didn't mean anything, even, did it? So they lost Laporta for nothing. Oh, man. It's Laporta. Fucking well, that's an L. Well, at least the Seahawks didn't suffer any major injuries today that are likely to bleed over into next season. So now the priority is getting Monet healthy again so we can cut him. You know, I still have no idea if I got COVID or not. I probably did, but I never tested positive. Panicked. Shit, I panicked. Thank At this point, if I got COVID, I probably wouldn't even know because the strains seem to be getting less severe. Each successive strain is like easier to catch, but you'll also feel it less. Yeah, I would have kicked it from the 8-yard line for sure. No, I didn't see the vase guy. Or vase. How do you pronounce vase? Is it vase or vase? Okay, I'll check it out later. We just need to wait for people to come to the island and be wanting to move in, I guess. It slowly shrinks. That's pretty cool. Oh, man. I have Stardew Valley, but I haven't played it yet. I will play it at some point, but I know what it is. I know how the game goes. Swole Cole. That's a fun name. Swole Cole. Alright, Red Snapper. There isn't a ton I can do right now, though. I can't even make money because the shop is closed. Yeah, I have Stardew Valley on Steam, but I haven't played it yet. I will play it. I know that it's got some similarities to this. I'm not sure, Austin. I don't feel the need to double check the NFL on these things. I'm assuming they actually look into tiebreakers before applying them. It's like choking down. Dude. Thank you. Yeah, somebody needs to stop Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis is a god-awful GM, and he can't keep getting away with this chicanery. I can't believe we let the fucking Packers into the playoffs the way we did. That was our spot, and we peed it away to the Packers, who looked like they were just absolute toast. couple months ago, I said in a video that it looked like it was pretty much a guarantee that at 9 wins would get us in. Didn't happen. And I know people say, oh, Dallas would have just reamed us. Maybe so, but I don't know. I still would have liked to have played in that game. I guess Jordan Love actually is good, though. I don't know how those Packers keep doing it, but I guess Jordan Love is actually good. It's pretty annoying. I don't really think there's too much else I can do right now. I like how my tiny ass kitchen has a deep fryer in it, like that's normal. Deep frying is a great way to make everything unhealthy. Alright guys, I don't really think there's much else I can do right now. So I'm going to get off stream. I'm going to take care of some stuff. I might come back and do Mario Tennis for a little bit. I don't know. But I am going to step away for a little bit.